Star Fox says stop! Sorry. This is my review of Star Fox Assault. This is like the third stinking time I've done this, but I haven't agreed with my other ones just because it's such a hard game to explain. I love it so much, and yet I have to be accurate because I'm reviewing it. It's all very confusing. So without further ado, Star Fox Assault review. Many call Star Fox Assault to be Fox's worst game, and I tend to disagree. I think it might be his second best. I think people overjudge this game. Now, most reviewers, of course, as you would have heard, mostly dislike this game because, for one thing, it's pretty short, and another, it has bad controls for the ground missions. But, in a sense, this is also kind of what Star Fox fans were dreaming of. A very modern version with beautiful graphics, great story, and finally a very nice character design with, adequate voice acting. So, well, this was more of a cinematic story to Star Fox fans than a video game. I'd say this still holds a lot of value when it comes to gameplay. For one thing, the 4 Arwing missions are done extremely well and feel a lot like Star Fox 64. Some are better than others, but they still hold a lot of fun value to playing them. As for the ground missions, I'm sure you've been waiting for my opinion about them. Actually, I'm sure you're not, because you could probably care less, but, I'd say they're so-so. The game consists of ground missions, mostly, so you kind of have to get used to them if you want to enjoy this game. And that I have done. If you choose the right control schematics and really find out, train yourself, work hard, you can really enjoy this game, and it can be one of your all-time favorites. At GameStop.com, even though they're a little over-giving about the reviews, you can look at the 35 reviews people have given, and almost all of them give it a big thumbs up. Some say it's the best game ever, which is very, I'd say it's over-exaggerative, but the fans like it. So don't let the reviewers knock you down from buying this game. People really enjoy it, no matter how bad the controls can be. Something about this game really captures you, and puts you in the world of Star Fox. The controls I would say are okay. I wouldn't say they're very bad. I don't play a lot of games with bad controls, so I wouldn't really know. And Star Fox Assault is no exception. I don't think it really has bad controls, I just don't think they're very good. You can get used to them. You can try your different control schematics, like I said. And if you do get used to them, you can get a lot of fun out of this game, actually. This is probably, when it comes to story, graphics, and presentation, definitely the best Star Fox game. It's presented better than the 64 classic, Star Fox 64. But something about Star Fox 64's level design, the way the ships drive and the bullets are just somehow a little bit better. But I do like how this game looks. And overall, I'd say the next Star Fox game should feed off of this one's presentation. So I've been looking up reviews online, and I've heard the music for this game is so-so, as they say. What the heck? I mean, I can live with bad controls. I can see where they're coming from with that, but come on, this has some of the best soundtrack on the Nintendo GameCube. I mean, it's awesome. The menu music, I would just sit there and listen to that while I'm doing stuff, like cleaning my room or whatever. And the level for Corneria, the music for the first level in the game, there's just so much good music in this game. So I can't really believe where they pulled that out of. I think they were just kind of looking for some way to put this game down, which is what people do. I think they did good putting, ground missions in this game. I could see in the future someday when Star Fox gets maybe 2 or 3 more games, people will get a little annoyed with the repetitiveness of having, constant on-rails shooters and switching between them and all range mode missions. As good as they are, don't get me wrong, Nintendo could do it, but it would get a little bit repetitive. So I think it's good that Nintendo is experimenting with ground missions, because eventually they are going to have to put them in Star Fox games if they want to keep the series going. That's just what fans are going to be wanting eventually, as much as you may dislike to admit it right now. It's going to get repetitive eventually. You know, nothing against Star Fox, you know. I'm probably the series' biggest fan. You would not believe how offended I get when I hear angry reviews, but, you know, that's just how it's probably going to work out. The Star Fox team is mercenaries. Their job is to go, get paid, and do what they have to get the job done. So if they're going to go on the ground, I don't think we can argue with that. They're just doing their job. This game is best for Star Fox fans. It's good for shooter fans, not good for expert reviewers, who will just find this game to be clunky and weighing you down. But if you're a Star Fox fan, I might even suggest this more than Star Fox 64, because this will fulfill all of your Star Fox needs when it comes to cinematic story. The voice acting is okay. You know, a lot of people say it's okay. I think it's pretty good. Sometimes it's a little over the top, sometimes it's a little under the basement, you could say. But, you know, overall, the cheesiness is what we like about the Star Fox series. The CG cutscenes are very nice. They finally chose good character design. You know, I think they're probably going to keep going with good character design like they did in Brawl, and Command was okay. But, yeah, they should feed off this game for character models. And I think it could have been done hardly better. I can't think of any ways they could fix it. Now, besides the fact that not only is this game a lot of fun, but there's a nostalgic attachment to it that you get from playing this game and letting yourself enjoy it. The kind of feeling that you get when you're playing great games like Star Fox 64. You can let this be one of your all-time favorites if you will just ignore the angry reviews and see what you think about it for yourself. You know, keeping in mind, this is a fun game. You don't want to disregard it as some bad experiment by Nintendo, because you'll be missing out on this gem of a GameCube title. Oh, the multiplayer. So many modes, there's like 15 weapons, 15 courses, or something like that. You can drive in the Wolfen, you can play as Fox, Falco, Slippy, Peppy, Crystal, and Starwolf. I mean, what could you ask for more than that? I mean, there are so many different types of weapons, there is none you want there. The courses, they're all so different, yet so fit in with the multiplayer. The only thing it's missing is maybe a single-player mode in multiplayer, where you could play against computers, maybe? I think that'd be really fun. Now, I think everyone should have this game, but I really mostly suggest it to Star Fox and spaceship shooter fans. If I were basing my opinion on the overall reviews that this game gets, I'd say it deserves a 6, but no. If you really think about it, if you didn't worry about controls, if you let yourself like this game, it can get, I give it a 9. Yep, bring in the angry comments, but I love this game. Actually, got in here, because this game was made by Namco and Nintendo, so I put my Namco coin in there. It's got Pac-Man on it, you can't really see.